what's up? This is Throwingknifekiller, and I hope you enjoyed that intro. My friend made it, John. He's pretty cool, and he does videos involving airsoft guns, like action videos, and he's really good at editing. So if you want to check out his channel, I'm sure he would appreciate it, and I would appreciate it. His channel will be in the description below, so if you guys would check that out, I would be thankful for that. So today's video, we're talking about blowback versus non-blowback sidearms, and specifically we're talking about CO2. So with non-blowback, what it is the slide does not blow back when you are shooting your airsoft gun, whereas with blowback, the slide or the bolt for this, blows back. So there are a couple things that are nice about having a non-blowback. One thing is that you tend to use less CO2 because the gun itself is not, blowing back the slide. The CO2 is not being used in that process. Another thing is that they generally run cheaper. So if you're new to airsoft and you are looking for a sidearm that's semi-automatic, you can still go with one of those, only get a non-blowback version instead of a blowback gun because, like I said, they're generally cheaper, which is nice. Another thing is that the CO2 for non-blowbacks is stored in either the magazine or in the pistol grip like this, or at least in the gun itself. I have seen before, like on e-bike, they do have guns that have them in the magazine and they are non-blowback. Now, you may be wondering, does the slide move back at all for a non-blowback? In this gun, this case, it does not, but there are some that actually have a slide move back, so you can adjust hop up on them, which is nice. That is such for the WG, the wind gun, 1911 style gun. I was just checking that one out actually. So yeah, if you're looking to be able to have a hop up gun, you don't just have to go with non-blowback or blowback. You can go with the non-blowback too. So like I said, generally they're less expensive, but for these they're generally more expensive. So if maybe you're a veteran airsoft player and you want something that looks cool because the blowback action does look pretty cool, you can go with the blowback gun. It's going to be more money, but why not? Nice thing about blowbacks is that you will know when the ammo is out because you can shoot these guns, and I guess all except for maybe this gun, maybe not all, but in general, if you're using a gun such as this, like a 1911 or a M9 style blowback gun, you'll know when it is out of ammo because the slide will go back and will not come forward again. Whereas something like the TF11, this slide will, or you can keep shooting it even if you're out of ammo. So if you're using like a 1911 style gun, you know when you're out of ammo, which is nice. But if you're using, say, this gun, you might not know when you're out of ammo, but you can generally tell by hearing the gun and seeing when you're out of ammo. What's nice about this mag, actually this is available on different guns too, like a Crossman pistol I know at Walmart, my cousin has one of those. This mag is very small, holds like 15 rounds, but you can fit a lot of these mags inside a magazine pouch for a pistol. Whereas like if you're using an M92, you can only fit like one mag in there. So yeah, that's nice about non-blowback. One thing is that with non-blowback, you might be able to upgrade them possibly in some cases. I'm not 100% sure. Whereas something like a blowback gun, you can upgrade it, I think, in most cases, which is nice. You can take it apart easier with the slide, at least compared to this. You have to unscrew a lot of screws with this, whereas my Colt 1911 blowback one, I can just take the slide off and, all that, which is nice. But yeah, you're going to be using less CO2 with this gun, so it's going to cost cheaper in the long run for CO2 wise, instead of like a blowback one as well. Whereas also another thing, blowback generally are louder than non-blowback. Again, it depends on the certain gun, but it can happen. And like I said, non-blowback you can even get them at Walmart. So if you go to the airsoft section, I don't know if they're in all Walmarts, but Walmart you can get a non-blowback gun for like $40. So that's nice if you're just starting out with airsoft. But yeah, I'm just looking down at my notes to see if there's anything else, not that I know. But yeah, I guess that sums it up for these guns, I guess. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, I'd like a rating. If that is alright with you, you guys can leave me a rating. If you disliked it, you can give me a dislike. If you liked it, you can give me a like. If you like airsoft though, you can go check out my channel. I've got a lot of airsoft videos out there. That's what I'm most popular for, but I also like to do gaming and stuff like that. So, you know, you can just check out my videos there. I would appreciate that as well. So anyhow, if you guys are still having trouble deciding, you know, what kind of sidearm to get, I do have a video right up there, you know, above my left shoulder, and it is talking about, you know, sidearms, like spring ones and blowback, like CO2 ones. I don't think I really talk about non-blowbacks in there, but anyhow, blowbacks. So I thank you guys though for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I am fine with that. I generally answer all my comments unless, you know, they're negative or maybe I'll just delete it. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace out, everybody.